What's up, guys? Welcome back to the UFC arena. UFC 274 just ended, and I'm here to talk about the three big fights on the card, starting with Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chandler. What a crazy fight. Michael Chandler just cannot be in a normal fight, apparently. This man just has to have some kind of crazy adversity going on in the fight, and the fight did not disappoint. Tony Ferguson was looking good in that first round. He dropped Chandler early in the fight. Chandler was able to survive though, and he was eventually able to get Tony to the ground and land some good ground and pound. Everything seemed to be going good. Good round for Tony, good round for Chandler too, you know. Competitive fight, let's see what happens. And of course, the fight has to end in a way that no one could have predicted, because why not? Michael Chandler lands a devastating, and I mean devastating, teep kick up the middle that it was almost like a soccer kick standing. It was ridiculous. That was such a hard blow. Tony Ferguson was out cold, and he was out for a long time. Yeah, it was a bad knockout, and one of the worst knockouts I've seen in terms of front kicks. I'm glad that, you know, he was okay, as in at least he got back up, but he's definitely gonna have a concussion, I think, and he's gonna be, out for a while. He should not be fighting for a good while again. Chandler had a very good interview afterwards, and he called out both Gaethje and Oliveira, and of course everyone is calling out Conor McGregor, but that was a great fight. And we went from that banger of a fight into the contender for most boring fight of the year, Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza. First of all, what went on here? Nothing. Nothing really happened here. But with that being said, I did think that Rose Namajunas won the fight, because just looking at the fight, neither girl really did much, but I think that it was clear who the better fighter was, and it was Rose Namajunas, but she just did not do enough. And I found that she got some kind of conflicting / confusing advice from her corner, because Pat Barry was acting like everything was going perfect, and Rose had this in the bag, when clearly that was not the case. You could see that Trevor Whitman was trying to get more output out of Rose. You can see that he encouraged her to go forward, he encouraged her to let loose, have fun out there, but from round 1 to round 5 she didn't really put her foot on the gas. So she cannot really be mad that she lost the title. As I said, personally I thought Rose won, but I'm not willing to die on that hill. Like, nobody won this fight, the fans lost, and I don't know what to say about that other than, do we really want to see a trilogy? I mean, Rose deserves it, right? Rose is a great champion, and I think she still is the better fighter, but she definitely needed to take more chances. I know we have Carla Esparza as the champion, so I'm very curious as to what's going to happen from now, but whatever. Now we move on to the main event of the evening, Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje. And just like the Michael Chandler fight, Charles Oliveira, like, he cannot be in a boring fight. This fight was a banger for the entire 3 minutes and something that it lasted, because I mean, as soon as the fight started, the first punch Oliveira landed, it hurt Gaethje, and it hurt him bad. But Gaethje is tough, Gaethje staying in there. He don't mind these kind of fights, and he was able to rock Oliveira several times, drop him twice, and I mean, at this point, should any of us really be surprised? Oliveira has a system. You start the fight, you get dropped, you get rocked, you get hurt, you look like you're gonna lose, then you come back, you rock your opponent instead, and then you submit them. That has been Oliveira's MO for the last few fights, exactly like that every single time. Is actually crazy. Against Michael Chandler, Oliveira gets hurt, dropped, almost finished in the first round, comes back, knocks out Chandler in the second round. Against Dustin Poirier, Oliveira gets dropped, hurt, almost finished in the first round, comes back, submits Dustin Poirier. Against Gaethje, Oliveira gets hurt, dropped, almost finished in the first round, comes back, submits Justin Gaethje. Like, this is ridiculous. And let's put that whole thing to bed about Oliveira quitting, because he has shown us every single fight now he does not quit. He walks through adversity he welcomes it, he eats it for lunch and breakfast and dinner. And we know that Gaethje was the main person that started that narrative about Charles Oliveira, so it's only fitting that Oliveira went through adversity versus Gaethje and came out on top and submitted Gaethje, finished him. So the moment that Gaethje got put to sleep is the moment that narrative about Charles Oliveira got put to sleep as well. And I'm just gonna say this, Charles Oliveira is the champion. Like, come on guys, half a pound, something fishy with the scales. Like, Charles Oliveira is the undisputed champion in my eyes, and I don't really care that he missed weight, quote unquote, by 0.5 pounds. Like, Oliveira is the champion. This should have counted as a title defense, and whatever next fight he's doing should also count as a title defense. That was a great fight though. I'm happy for Oliveira, and he kept saying the entire time the champion has a name and it's Charles Oliveira. I agree with him. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed my content, please remember to like, please remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know anytime I drop a new video. We're on the road to 400 subscribers, so please help your boy out. Thank you for all of you who came by. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you all in the next one.